album covers. It's a good way for your album to get recognition and stick out, but some stick out for the wrong reasons. I didn't think covers like these would ever get conceptualized within my lifetime, and they all went viral for the wrong reason, just to get memed by the entire community. Some were just done for attention, others were just not it, but we gotta start with the most infamous one. Baby Goat. This dude is popping out of a goat's womb with a fresh lineup. Yo, what is this idea? And I mean, Kevo Money did get some streams off of this. There was one song that got 1 million streams. So Baby Goat, I don't know, it kind of worked. But regardless, it's still a clownable album cover. I get you want to call yourself the GOAT, but this is not the way to do it. They really must have been like off the dut or something to even conceptualize this idea. This is really like the type of shit I'd see in a Family Guy cutaway. And the goat's just screaming in pure agony. I just wish I never saw this image. And then why does the goat have on a GME chain, bro? What the hell? This is like cursed but funny at the same time. Young Thug, UI Scooty. Young Thug has so many good songs. So much fun, I don't think it had a single miss. But UI Scuddy, or Scooty, however you say it, his pose, that's really how I approached the album, because this shit was hot garbage. I tried giving it a listen, and I did not fuck with it. For his first album after doing like 4 years in jail, this dude really decided to just make himself white in the cover and call it a day. There were a few okay songs, one good song, and that was about it. I already knew, judging by the cover, that this was not gonna be a good listen. I just felt like he was trolling, because why did he just start ripping the hard R out of nowhere in the intro? Okay, look, don't get me wrong. Young Thug is a great artist, but not this time. He had to slow down with this one. Billy Joel. Now, I fuck with Billy Joel, but not this album cover. River of Dreams, it's definitely his worst album cover, for sure. It's probably not the worst in the video, but it's pretty bad. It really just looks like one of those like children's books you'd get in a library. Which, I mean, I get it. River of Dreams, the river's flowing through his head. I don't know, it just looks really unsettling for some reason. Now for the most memed album cover in the whole video. Gucci Mane Trap Story. I mean, just look at it. This shit is just fried me, bro. Yo, it's low-key tough, though. It's kind of tough. I mean, his head is photoshopped on Buzz Lightyear. Who else is doing this? I know, it's a little bit absurd. I get it. But look at him. He's icy. The chains are so heavy, it's just going through the helmet. This is some shit I would see in a parallel universe. Gucci Mane covers in general are just funny. Like, the Gooch? I don't even know where to begin with that one. But hey, he's got some iconic covers. I mean, I was able to find the Gooch on Spotify, but not Trap Story. Bro. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be in the cover, but that must be one painful ass wedgie. Goddamn, bro. This is some shit straight out of a cartoon. Next, we got Limp Bizkit. Chocolate starfish in the hot dog water. But this has got to be the most cooked album cover that's ever been made. It just looks like an Adult Swim cartoon drawing that just went to shit. I mean, first of all, let's break it down. We got these bald humanoid babies. Then they're holding like these weird looking starfish. And they're in a pool of hot dogs. I feel like this has got to be a random word generator if it was an album cover. I mean, I don't know. They might have used a random word generator to put this together. Is there even a meaning behind this? I don't know. Maybe. But this even got on the Rolling Stones 50 worst album covers list at the #1 spot. So how could I not include this? Next, we got Black Tarzan by Capadonna. What? This shit's looking like one of my thumbnails, bro. This is insane. My thumbnails aren't exactly a work of art, and there's definitely tons of like Photoshop erasing errors and just things that look awkward in the Photoshop. You know what I'm talking about. This shit isn't even fully erased. The lion's head isn't even proportionate with his head size. The picture has like a gray border. I don't know what the hell's going on. Then the PNG of the animals look weird, some of them. This type of Photoshop is just insane, especially for an album cover. Like, I get it, you know, the budget might not be that crazy, but look what Gucci Mane could do. CLB. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There are some slappers on this album. I don't know if that's controversial to say, but I did like some songs on here. But I did not like this album cover. What? In 2021, the hype for CLB was insane. Everyone was waiting for this album, talking about it for so many reasons. I remember people comparing this album to Donda a shit ton, which gave it a lot more attention. And I guess people were debating which one was better. But now, honestly, the main reason people talk about it is because of this cover. Instead of using a hard-ass picture that had a connection with this album title, like he could have put himself in like some flamboyant-ass pose and it probably would have been better. Or it could have been like Drake sipping on the Starbucks. It could have been this picture right here, and it would have been a better album cover. But yeah, we all know what happened instead. What the hell? This dude really just put pregnant women on a cover as emojis and called it a day. Then the animation for it on Spotify is so cursed, bro. I don't know what the hell this is. The Miracle by Queen. Okay, Queen, they're generational. I used to play their songs all the time when I was a kid. Granted, it was their most popular songs, but hey, bro, I was still listening. The amount of slappers they have made are insane. They are really one of the most iconic bands of all time. Usually their covers are good and they're memorable, overall hard, but something just, I don't know. Something just didn't sit right with me with this cover. I don't know. It's just the way their faces are merged together. It's just unsettling. Like, I mean, I get it was an out-of-the-box idea, but hypothetically, if an artist paid homage to this, bro, it would scare me if they put this shit on a billboard. Genuine nightmare fuel right here. Rilo Rodriguez, goat in human form. Yo. I mean, yet again, we got another goat cover. I don't know what it is with rappers and goats, but this is too far. Rilo Rodriguez really morphed himself into a goat's body, depicting him feeding another goat lean. Lean! I mean, as crazy as this shit looks and sounds, it is creative, I can't lie. But not all creative ideas are good ones. I mean, making this, it has to be some sort of crime, right? I mean, I think I've made some pretty cursed thumbnails, kind of like an album cover, but I don't know if I've stepped within this type of league yet. Lady Gaga, Born This Way. There is no way your head is on a motorcycle. This shit really had me wiping my eyes. I had to look and see if I saw that correctly. If you zoom in, I think it could definitely be better if you just zoom in to where her head is just the entire cover. Because I thought that was the cover, but there's a version that looks like this, I guess. Like, do you expect me to hang this shit up on my wall? You know, you don't want to be able to hang that shit up on a wall and look at it every day. Or it's like people's profile picture. Like, that's how you know it's a good album cover. Because imagine this next one being my profile picture. Nav, Good Intentions. Like, I know, I get it. It looks like an Xbox profile picture. You know the art style I'm talking about. There was a whole type of profile picture that looked just like this on the Xbox One. Nav would just blend right in there. If you showed this to somebody in 2026, this album was made in 2020, but someone in 2026 would say this shit's AI generated. This was for his deluxe. Okay, I forgot to clarify that. But he just looks like a Pixar character in this one. All you had to do was just take the original and change the color, like what Young Thug did on So Much Fun. Because think about this. Would you wake up to this shit every day on your wall? No, exactly. Next, we got Lil Flip, the Leprechaun. Yo, that Lucky Charms homage, bro. Whew. It looks like a special edition cereal I would see in the store. This one's low-key a heater, but it just fried me, bro. I mean, never did I think I'd see someone take inspiration from the Lucky Charms cereal box, but here we are. If you have this on CD, it must be going for a lot of money, right? But I mean, I'm hooked, bro. I have to listen to this album, so this cover low-key worked. Like, what kind of music is gonna be on here? Like some whimsical Lucky Charms type shit? I'm excited. A taste of Dick Black? Dick Black and his band. Okay. This definitely could have been worded differently, or at least put like a pause in parentheses underneath a taste of Dick Black. I mean, this one, it's just a bad coincidence. Or who knows, this may have been done on purpose for marketing. Because if I was named Dick, I don't know, man, I would use that shit to my advantage. Next, we have Chumbawamba for their album Tub Thumper. We got another Nightmare Fuel album cover. This is a recurring nightmare itself. And what even compelled them to make the baby look like this? Beady ass alien eyes and then like big ass smile too. Like, ugh. Like, imagine you're digging through vinyls at a store and you just happen to pick this one out. That would be a jump scare and a half right there. This looks way more like a creepypasta than an album cover. Iron Maiden, Dance of Death. Low key, I feel like someone would pay homage to this, like an underground rapper or some shit. Okay, let me stop trolling. But I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. This is like that. This is the type of shit I would see on a bowling alley screen. If it was more of like an edgy bowling place, this would be on it. For me personally, the characters just look mad weird. This shit deadass looks straight off of Animation Factory. Gunna, the last one. What the hell am I even looking at, bro? I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Fuck with Gunna heavily. But I can't be biased. But yeah, he made or was either featured on a lot of my favorite songs in the 2010s for rap. But am I missing something? What is this even supposed to be? Now we got NBA Youngboy Gravedigger Mountain. Just take one look at it. This cover has been getting memed like crazy. I mean, it's his head on top of a mountain he owns called Gravedigger Mountain. It's like he's a founding father on the mountain. Like, this shit is genuinely frying me, bro. Why does it look like that? I deadass thought this whole time that was his body. I didn't even realize his head was on top of a mountain. Oh my god, this is insane. But yeah, that's definitely a memed album cover. But if you want to hear more about NBA YoungBoy memes and why he's the most memed rapper, watch this video right here on the end screen. Go watch it now. Run. Go.